Welcome back, guys, at Chills and Thrills. Before starting, make sure to subscribe and like the video. Now let's start. Gwiner Beach is a white sand beach located just north of Cynan Cove in West Cornwall, England. It's tucked away behind winding roads and sand dunes. So many people drive past the area without even realizing it's there. For a YouTuber named Jacob Cockle, however, this was home. In 2011, Jacob launched a channel called Whirlpool Hitman, where he shared videos of his extreme adventures, including swimming in whirlpools, cliff jumping, extreme surfing, and cave exploration. Today, the channel boasts nearly 150,000 subscribers. According to his family, Jacob lived life on the edge. His daring stunts often landed him featured shots in major surfing magazines and earned him prizes from publications like the Sunday Times and National Geographic. In some of his whirlpool videos, Jacob would toss objects into a vortex and film as they were sucked down by the powerful currents. But most of the time, he took things a step further, actually swimming in the whirlpools himself, a highly dangerous feat, as the swirling currents could pull a person under within seconds. On May 28, 2013, the famous whirlpool in Hale Estuary surfaced again, as it did a few times each year. Determined to capture stunning footage for his channel, Jacob decided to swim in it. That day, he rushed to his friend and artist David Rain's house and asked him to film the stunt. David, who had collaborated with Jacob before, agreed after seeing how enthusiastic his friend was. Staying true to his signature style, Jacob brought a quirky prop to the harbor to make the video more engaging for viewers. For this particular shoot, he chose a horse mask. For several minutes, Jacob floated around the edge of the vortex, letting the current carry him in circles without pulling him under. At one point in the video, he compared the experience to surfing, explaining that it was all about flowing with the currents. After filming for about 25 minutes, David suggested they had enough footage and tried to convince Jacob to come out of the water.
I reckon you got enough there.
Riding the current of it with your body.
Are you?
Yeah, it's really similar to surfing, just flowing with it. That's pretty scary.
You got enough?
I should really make the most of it. I don't know what else to do.
Instead of getting out, Jacob asked David to hand him his stick-mounted GoPro so he could capture one last bit of underwater footage before calling it a day. A few seconds after he dived down, David started to worry as Jacob hadn't come back up to the surface when he yelled his friend's name and received no response. He ran to the other end of the quay, where the water flowed into a pool. That's when he saw his friend face down in the water and knew it was too late. Jacob was gone. In March of 2014, Jacob's last footage was uploaded to YouTube with the haunting caption at the end of the video, reading, "Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever." At age 28, Jacob lost his life doing what he loved most. His funeral was attended by dozens more people than the church could accommodate, and they all gathered to celebrate his life and remember him as the fearless adventurer he was. A year after his passing, the harbor was renovated, and the whirlpool that had captivated Jacob and ultimately taken his life disappeared forever. James Stoke was a YouTuber known for his unique train-hopping videos, where he traveled across the country by riding on the back of freight trains. He delighted his fans with his original piano playing, deadpan humor, and hilarious commentary on everything he saw. Despite the extreme dangers of train hopping, like falling off or getting caught between moving cars, this risky pastime has been around since before the Great Depression, and it didn't stop James or Stobe the Hobo, as he often called himself on his YouTube channel, which had nearly 60,000 subscribers. In his videos, you'll find comments from people who met Stobe in bars and initially thought he was lying when he claimed he traveled the country by hopping trains and filming his adventures. Every time, though, Stobe surprised them with incredible footage from his cross-country trips, from Palm Beach to Jacksonville. He loved sharing the raw experience of life on the rails with his audience, who supported him in his never-ending quest for pizza and a cold beer. Tragically, Stobe's journey came to an end on November 8, 2017, when a train accident in Baltimore claimed his life. Due to the lack of media coverage, the details remain unclear, but sources suggest he either fell off an overpass or his backpack got caught on a passing Amtrak train as he stood on a bridge. Many fans requested more information from the Baltimore Police Department, but were asked to respect Stobe's family and give them space. As of 2024, the exact circumstances of his death remain unknown. However, one thing is certain: Stobe the Hobo died doing what he loved most, and his legacy continues to inspire and entertain fans worldwide. High on Life was a popular YouTube channel with over 600,000 subscribers at its peak. Starting in 2011, the High on Life crew uploaded more than 400 videos showcasing their adventures as full-time travelers. From exploring tropical paradises to cliff jumping and diving sunken ships, their content was filled with incredible experiences from around the globe. Living by their motto, "If you can, you should," they embraced life to the fullest, a philosophy that inspired their audience to explore the world. For years, the channel grew rapidly, releasing travel content frequently and capturing the spirit of adventure. On July 3rd, 2018, a tragic accident changed everything for the High on Life crew and their fans. That day, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police reported that 3 individuals had been swimming in one of the pools at the top of Shannon Falls when they slipped and fell about 100 feet into a lower pool. It was later confirmed that the victims were Riker Gamble, Alexei Lyak, and Megan Scraper. Riker and Alexei were members of High on Life, while Megan was Alexei's longtime partner. Police revealed that Riker and Alexei had tried to save Megan after she slipped into the fast-moving water, but all 3 tragically fell. Through tears, the remaining High on Life members shared a heartfelt goodbye on their YouTube channel, remembering Riker, Alexei, and Megan as kind, outgoing, and life-loving individuals. While rumors suggested they may have been filming a video at the time of the accident, this was never confirmed. In the wake of the tragedy, a GoFundMe page was launched to cover funeral expenses, raising nearly $30,000 Canadian dollars with the help of their loyal audience. The crew later uploaded 5 tribute videos and continued posting travel content to honor their friend's legacy. The channel's last video was uploaded 2 years ago. Since 2009, fitness model and actor Greg Plitt had uploaded over 120 videos to his channel, motivating his subscribers to work out, challenge their bodies and minds, and leave a lasting legacy. In many of his videos, he shared a philosophy of extreme discipline, urging his followers to seize each day as an opportunity to become a better version of themselves. Over the years, Greg inspired hundreds of thousands of young men to push beyond their limits, embrace hard work, and take control of their lives. As a West Point graduate and Army Ranger who had jumped out of more than 1,000 planes during his career, Greg truly practiced what he preached. Tragically, in 2015, Greg lost his life at the age of 37 after being hit by a Metrolink commuter train in Burbank, California. Witnesses reported that he had been filming a video for his website with 2 crew members at the time. According to the police report, Greg was either trying to outrun a train to capture an incredible shot or mistakenly thought an approaching train was on a parallel track. Unfortunately, while running on the tracks, he tripped, fell, and was unable to get up in time to avoid the oncoming train. One witness claimed Greg had been holding a camcorder when the accident occurred, though this was never officially confirmed. Chillingly, a bystander had taken a photo of Greg standing near the tracks just moments before the incident. Another witness, James A. Brown, later claimed to have seen security camera footage showing Greg running on the tracks as the train approached from behind.
He had on all black, the train went by, I saw him stumbled over the tracks. He had a camcorder in his hand, something like yours, and then that was it, the train stopped.
And you didn't see, you just saw him walking across the track?
Well, I saw him stumble over the tracks as the train was going by, and then it stops right there.
To this day, it's still not completely clear what Greg was attempting to do, but this wasn't the first time he had used train tracks as a prop for his workout videos. In other videos, he had been filmed doing push-ups on the tracks, playing with fire and taunting death as he moved under the way of oncoming trains just in time to avoid impact. Unfortunately, he couldn't react quick enough that afternoon. In 2015 to this day, Greg is remembered as a prime example of what it means to live boldly, and through his hundreds of thousands of fans, friends, and family, his legacy will live on forever. Tor EFF, also known as Apetor, was a Norwegian YouTuber who gained fame for his daring stunts on frozen waters. His videos often featured him ice skating on the thin sheets of ice, diving shirtless into ice holes, and performing other risky activities, all while captivating his audience with his eccentric habits. These included drinking entire bottles of vodka, rolling half naked in the snow in sub-zero temperatures, and even drinking engine oil purely for entertainment. In the description of his channel, he shared that he was born in 1964, lived in Norway, and worked in a paint factory. He also clarified that the vodka he drank in his videos was real, but stressed that his uploads were not intended as advertisements for the Norwegian vodka brand. Over time, Apetor's quirky personality and unique antics won the hearts of his viewers, earning him a following of more than 1.3 million subscribers by the time of his last video. Tragically, on November 27, 2021, just days after turning 57 and posting a video titled "I Am Not Dead, I Am 57. Today," Tor fell through the ice on a frozen lake near the town of Kongsberg while filming him the self-ice skating. Before starting, he had texted the person he lived with, reassuring them that everything was fine and that he was excited to capture some good footage. While skating, Tor fell through the ice and tried desperately to climb back out, but the edges kept breaking under his weight because the temperature wasn't cold enough to refreeze them. He became trapped. A group of divers eventually rescued him and airlifted him to a nearby hospital, but it was too late. He had been in the icy water for too long. Thousands of loyal fans flooded the comments of his last video with condolences and expressions of sadness at his passing. Even in 2024, Apetor remains a legend in the eyes of his followers and the YouTube community. His bold approach to life and willingness to embrace the unconventional continue to inspire, with his videos still drawing thousands of views from fans and curious viewers around the world. Albert Dyrlund was a Danish actor and YouTuber best known for his comedy sketches and music videos. Since 2016, Albert uploaded over 220 videos to YouTube, earning the admiration of more than 170,000 subscribers. In 2018, he starred in the comedy movie Team Albert, which tells the story of a high schooler striving to become YouTube famous. The film went on to win the Blockbuster Audience Award at the 2019 Danish Film Awards, further cementing Albert's place as a beloved entertainer. On July 28, 2021, Albert was hiking Mount Sicchita in the Italian Alps with some friends, filming a video for his channel. During the hike, he shared an Instagram story showing his stunning surroundings to his followers. Tragically, later that day, while recording a video on his phone, Albert fell over 600 feet to his death. A rescue helicopter was dispatched to the scene, but he was pronounced dead upon arrival. Mount Sicchita, part of the Dolomites, a mountain range known for its steep walls, sharp cliffs, and sudden drop-offs, proved to be a dangerous environment that likely contributed to the accident. The investigation revealed Albert and his friends had been hiking a route connecting two mountain peaks, but it's unclear what they were doing when the tragedy occurred. In the wake of his passing, thousands of fans shared heartfelt condolences, remembering Albert as a Danish YouTube icon and one of Denmark's most talented content creators. With over 90 million views on his channel, he was adored by both Danish and international audiences. Albert's death shook the YouTube community and served as a sobering reminder of the risks involved in capturing content in extreme terrains. To this day, he is remembered for his humor talent and the happiness he brought to so many people. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments and subscribe the channel.